What's going on, guys? It's XQ420 here. You know what the deal is. You know how I get down when I come around. I am back. I'm in the building. I'm keeping things right, keeping them tight for you guys. No doubt. First time to the channel, stop hesitating. Subscribe button down there. Hit it for me. Daily dose of news and commentary with a twist from your boy. It's going to change your life. Trust me on this. Today's video. Got a little action going on over there in Nashville, Tennessee. Like somebody been lying about some COVID numbers. Let's jump into this. Alright, article right here from the Blaze. Leaked emails indicate Nashville officials concealed bar and restaurant COVID data because there were so few cases. Why would they want to do something like that? I mean, why not just tell the truth? Or maybe you need to keep this lie going. I mean, just speculation only. Let's jump into this article. So it says leaked emails between an advisor in Nashville's mayor's office and the city health department indicate that officials were interested in concealing the number of COVID-19 cases that were traced to bars and restaurants because the number was so low. And how dare we put out low numbers? We got to make sure everybody remains scared, remain in lockdown. Oh no, don't put the low numbers out. Oh my God. They'll think it's okay to go to a bar and have a beer with a friend. I mean, my goodness. Go out and have a sandwich with some chums. I mean, in the pub. It's like, yeah, bud, because it is okay. And I'm done with you telling me it ain't okay. Because you're lying, man. I've been telling folks for a long time. 6 months straight. Somebody lying. Because I can smell them. I mean, because they burning up now. But they got a hot pan underneath them. And I smell them. Y'all frying because you're lying. That's all I got to say. So this said as of June 30th, contact tracing efforts had found only 22 cases tied to bars and restaurants. Only 22, huh? That was June 30th. Okay. So this said meanwhile more than 1,000 cases each were traced to construction and nursing homes. How does that make any sense? Hold on a second. I thought they said bars and restaurants were the worst places to be ever. Let me know. Let me know. Let your boy know. Bars and restaurants. I mean, this is one guy on Twitter, Dr. Chang Ing or whatever his name is. Changy Chong, what I call him. He ain't Changy or nothing. Every time he put something up there, man, fear porn. He had the one thing, oh, this is how it spreads in the restaurant. Looked like somebody threw up right across the table on the person. I'm like, man, what kind of folk y'all around where they just straight up spitting across the table at somebody? Man, stop. Man, folks is always, they just coming with more and more nonsense that ain't even realistic. Man, the movies are even like, ugh. Man, I ain't even wanting to put that in the movies. Somebody just sitting there just spitting across the table. Man, that ain't even close to realistic. Man, it's more realistic when I put UFOs in here. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's what they telling me right now. But we just, when you go in a restaurant, folks just spitting all over. Just spitting all over the place. Hawking loogies on folks. Welcome to COVID, bruh. No, it ain't like that. So this is health department official Leslie Waller emailed Benjamin Eagles, a senior advisor in the mayor's office, to confirm that the information would not be publicly released. Hold now. I want to see the info. Don't be withholding the information. This is stuff people need to know. Hey, you don't think the government don't hold information back from you? There it is. Leslie Waller from the health department asked, this isn't going to be publicly released, right? Just info for mayor's office. Correct, not for public consumption. Why not? I mean, come on now. So it says, of course, by July 30th, only about 80 cases have been traced to bars and restaurants, continuing to affirm that restaurants and bars were not significant sources of COVID-19 transmission in the city. So they already knew it right then and there that won't significant, that won't where they were actually spreading it at. So they said if there have been over 20,000 positive cases of COVID-19 in Davidson and only 80 or so are traced to restaurants and bars, doesn't that mean restaurants and bars aren't a very big problem? That's a great question. That's what it looks like it means to me. But I guess not to them, because boy, if we got a restaurant and bar open, that might look like we in recovery mode, and we need to keep this thing as low as it can get until Trump's out of office. That's what they hoping. But they're like, man, we got to get Trump out, because we fully against Trump. Whatever we can use to get him out, we want to use it, man. And we don't care if we we don't care if you die because you didn't get the hydroxychloroquine, or if it ruins your business of 40 years. We use whatever we got to use to get him out, because our hatred runs that deep. The deep hatred of the deep state. That's what they feeling right now. The deep state wants them out. So they said, this question prompted Brian Todd in the health department to email 5 others in the department to ask how he should respond to the question. One of the responses received from an official whose name is cut off from the top of the email walks through how they could answer without revealing the specific details. Hold on a second. So you see what I'm saying? Slicks and shysters, that's all they are. Shysting their way through stuff. Not giving you the full information. Because if folks had the full information right now, the people, well, hold on, let me say this. People's pride won't allow them to actually look at the information, bring it in, assess it, and actually realize that it's not that big a deal. I just got to be honest with you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That they bring it in, they would assess it and be like, well, it's not that big a deal, actually, if we look at the grand scheme of things, as far as the amount of people dying and things of that nature, what age they are and all that. I mean, I'm sorry, look, if I ever get 80, I'm expecting every day I wake up to be dead. I mean, it's just all there is to it. I mean, Bo, I'm 80-year old. Man, I got to get over it. You know what I'm saying? I got over it right now. And I ain't looking to go out there and fall on no blade, get shot in the face, strangled out, and nothing like that. Some old terrible way to die. But look, if you don't know your time's coming, your boy XQ420 is going to let you know that your time is nigh. Okay? And it may not be tomorrow. It may be 30 years from now. But it's going to catch up to you. It's just the way stuff works out. So it says, I guess this is a direct quote from him. It said, "My 2 cents, we have certainly refused to give counts per bar because those numbers are low per site, and there are data release standards prohibiting the release of a total count that is less than 10 per small geographic area." Oh, okay. So if they're so small, they ain't gonna release. I got you. But that would be a good thing to know. To say, hey man, this is good news. It's like bars and restaurants were okay in there. So we do have 2 bars now where the counts are over 10. But I mean, over 10, white boy, that's a real barn burner right there. But then that would single those 2 out and not the others. We could still release the total though, and then a response to the over 80 could be because the number is increasing all the time, and we don't want to say a specific number. Oh, okay. So it's just using words and ain't saying nothing. That's what they doing. That's all they doing. And of course, they tried to get up with the mayor's office and get a confirmation of whether the emails were authentic. And you know what you get? You get nothing. They say nothing. That's what you get, because they know they authentic. Because if they weren't authentic, they would come out with resigning. No, man, them things ain't authentic, man. They forwards like a mofo. But you see, bud, they know they can't spit this lie. It's like, woo, folks can find this information. So I got no comment. No comment. So they had a Nashville City Councilman, Steve Glover, had a staff attorney check into the authenticity of the emails, and the attorney told WZTV they were real. Glover accused city officials of a cover-up, and it is, bud. It's a stick-up, too, as they robbing folks blind, stealing all the wealth from all the middle class, pretty much. The poor was already poor. The middle class getting decimated. So they said they are fabricating information. That's what Glover said. Said they've blown their entire credibility. It's gone. I don't trust a thing they say going forward. Nothing. And of course, I mean, but when I told you about politicians, man, their craft is a scam game, and they good at it. You know what I'm saying? They damn good at it too. But I mean, they do it in their sleep. They scamming in their sleep, but they got a plot in their mind, conspiracy in their mind when they out there in the slumber. I said, man, when I wake up, boy, I can't wait to stick it to some people in the AM. You know what I'm saying? So I got something else I want to show y'all, because the city's in phase 2 of reopening, which means restaurants can serve patrons indoors at 50% capacity. Bars can only have 25 customers indoors and 25 outdoors at one time. And all restaurants and bars must close at 10:30 p.m., which I don't know what that's supposed to do. I guess COVID-19 goes to sleep at about 10:31. At 10:31, COVID-19 is like, I feel like I've infected enough people for the day. I'm going to go take a nap until about 9 o'clock a.m. next day. I'll see you then. I'll come out there and check you out then. But the mayor of Nashville did something a little slick, but it didn't slip by everybody. Let's check that out right quick. So it looks like John Cooper, who was the mayor of Nashville, looks like he moved into phase 3 for a week. But why would he move into phase 3 for a week? Did he get some new information and then stuff, he got the information say, hey, we can move forward, and he got some more information say, I need to draw back, or was it something a little bit different? He said he moved to phase 3 for a whole week for a prestigious private high school was able to hold an in-person graduation. Said the school is Montgomery Bell Academy, and one of the graduates was our mayor's son. Huh. What do you know? So it says right here, he basically put us in phase 3. His son gets to have a graduation, then he puts us back in phase 2. Meanwhile, under his reign of terror, public school kids in Davidson County have yet to step back inside a school. He's a real piece of work. So you see stuff like this. You see, that's the whole thing. That's what I've been telling people this whole time. I'm like, Bud, these politicians are going to make sure that they taking care of whatever they need to do, because they can just go pull the string right quick. Oh, yeah, we in phase 3. We in phase 3 for this week. Okay, cool. Graduation, he out there clapping his hands. Oh, man, this is great. Yeah, we phase 2 tomorrow. They're like, huh? You just put us in phase 3, bro. What's the deal? I mean, man, I thought I was going to be in there. The businesses were looking forward to that thing and the opening up further and everything, man. They're like, man, I can try to recoup some of these losses I had. No, back to phase 2 again. My son's already graduated, so we good now. So in closing on this, once again, guys, as I said, this is just more and more where you're seeing, hey, we sticking it to y'all. We ain't giving you the full numbers. Because if y'all knew the full information in this thing, y'all would be so pissed off, and we'd have hell to pay on our hands. And they should have hell to pay. That's just what I think about it. There should be some hell to pay on this. But there's been generations of lives destroyed. I ain't talking about through death on this. I'm talking about through the destruction of the middle class, destruction of small businesses. I mean, but folks ain't going to recover. You talking about and they're like, oh man, I felt good this week. We only lost 860,000 more jobs, more people filed for unemployment. I'm like, but back in 2008, when everything collapsed, you know what the highest week was? 695,000 people losing their job. Bro, it's been like 27 weeks where we've been over or close to 1 million jobs lost. But, I mean, come on now. Well, we got to do better. That's all I'm saying. But don't nobody want to do no better. I can see it right now. Everybody's they just feel good about just falling in this pit we've fallen into. Problem is, they spikes at the bottom, and they thirsty for blood. You know what I'm saying? And once they pierce you, they don't let you go. You bleed out down there. So I ain't looking to bleed out. So we need to do better. Y'all let me know what y'all think about in the comment section below. Obviously, Nashville, their mayor, all that stuff. Criminals. Straight up. Criminals, crooks, all the good C's. So let me know what y'all think about those guys in the comment section below as well. And as always, like, share, subscribe, click notification bell so you know when I post in the future. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.